Mother hovers over me like a helicopter. Why does helicopter parenting have a negative impact on kids' lives? Helicopter parents are those who take drastic measures in protecting their children, and in reality, they're doing more harm than good. Helicopter parenting is an extremely prevalent problem that affects children around the globe, and while there are no viable solutions at present, through being a drone, creating a teen organization that informs parents as well as their unsuspecting child of the dangers of having a helicopter parent, and finally, landing the helicopter. The number of helicopter parents will decrease tremendously. Cassydy, your turn.
Helicopter parenting is a worldwide issue that impacts all ages and all dynamics of an individual's life. Children who grow up with helicopter parents lack many critical characteristics and end up treating their own children in the same ways. Parents hover due to certain common triggers or things that happen in their children's lives. Triggers such as fear of dire consequences, anxiety, overcompensation, and peer pressure from the acts of other adults, among many others. Common cases of helicopter parenting are seen when a child struggles in school or in a workplace. Instead of the child addressing the situation, either confronting a teacher, acquaintance, or boss or coworker, the parent takes charge. If their child becomes stressed while completing homework, helicopter parents will cushion the struggle and often help finish up the work by doing it for them. Children are affected directly in multiple ways. They lose all sense of privacy, independency, never learn accountability, and suffer from a lack in confidence. Child psychologists and media experts say that a lack of privacy in children's lives can undermine trust, promote secrecy, and hinder their ability to assess risk and develop independence. Helicopter parents monitor their kids' every move because they believe that they are protecting them and feel the need to help them out in practically every situation. Without realizing it, parents are disrupting one of society's highest values, freedom. We hold up freedom as this extraordinary value, yet are unwilling to allow young people to explore it. The main reason for this is the parents don't want their children to make any mistakes.
One proposed solution to over-controlling parenting is to be a drone. When parenting is opposed to being a helicopter. When a parent decides to be a drone, they pull back from their child and monitor them from a distance. Drones carry out very targeted missions and then fly away, stealthily and unseen. When a child goes up to their parent and says they want to major in underwater basket weaving, a helicopter parent would force the child into major in law, while a drone, on the other hand, will evoke a serious conversation about what jobs their child would like to pursue in the future. When parents take a step back from their kids and just monitor them but not directly influence them, and if they think they should make a certain decision, they'll tell them in a roundabout way.
Changing a person's habits is a difficult task as is, but it becomes even harder when the adult is blind to what they are doing. Most helicopter parents don't understand that hovering too close to their children is actually suffocating and forces their child to live a life not for their own happiness but for that of their parents. This strategy to put helicopter parents to a halt is weak because the first step is realizing there's a problem, but if they don't take any time to learn about the different parenting techniques, then they will never even get to the point of understanding what they are doing is wrong. That being said, the children need to become more educated and stand up for themselves by creating teen organizations that will also educate parents. A reasonable solution for helicopter parenting is to set up a teen-based organization where the children are able to learn how to deal with and ultimately stop their helicopter parents without destroying the relationship between them. As said on the Information Gateway for Protecting Children and Strengthening Families, adolescents face a range of developmental issues, and as teens approach adulthood, living independently becomes a significant goal. Because some new youth with intact families struggle to achieve self-reliance due to their over-invasive parents, an awareness organization would be ideal. Helping the parents back off will help promote kids to want to do things themselves. Intrinsic motivation is more powerful and healthy than extrinsic motivation and has been shown to the leading reason why truly spectacular people made a name for themselves. No amount of helicopter parenting will lead the same level of recognition, happiness, and fame. The teen organization would help out children who may not be fully informed of the signs of a helicopter parent and the lasting effects it may have on their life. After obtaining all of that knowledge, children could then go to the communication organization that will help prepare them to confront their parents and take control of their own lives, providing them with phrases to say, facts for support, as well as how to handle the emotional side of it.
While helicopter parenting presents many problems, there are even fewer solutions. One such solution exists that may cause more problems than actually fix the problem. Creating a teen organization that teaches kids about helicopter parenting and how to stop their parents may sound ideal on the outside. However, there are a few factors preventing this from being the best solution. Here's the scenario. Your child walks up to you and starts telling you that you are a helicopter parent and that you need to change. First, how many parents are going to take parenting advice from that child? The answer is not very many, because most parents are not willing to accept that they are hovering. Second, the reason parents may exhibit helicopter parenting tendencies is because that is how they were raised. Therefore, subconsciously, they revert to what their parents taught them. That is why the best way to attack this problem is to start directly with the source. In the great conundrum that is parenting, one could assume there is no right way to parent. However, there are ways on how not to parent, and that is where helicopter parenting comes in. While at present time there is no perfect solution, there may be a solution that stands above the rest, which is to have parents land the helicopter. Helicopter parenting comes about because of the parents' love for their child, but this love is hurting the child. Parents must learn to land. Parents may ask themselves, how can I change what I've been doing for so long? By attending parenting classes, parents can learn, first, about their problem, then how to fix what they've been doing. Most parents don't know they have a problem. They perceive how they parent their child as loving and that they are helping their kid on the road to success. What is not realized is that their kid's childhood is rapidly being destroyed, and that the more they hover and love their child, more problems with their child will come to fruition. So with parenting classes, parents will have their eyes open and will be able to start corrective steps. Helicopter parenting is a major problem that not very many people are aware of. So to fix said problem, parents must be willing to accept that they have crossed the line between being loving and overprotective. Parents must take the initiative and start becoming aware if they are a helicopter parent, or when they start parenting, learn what constitutes hovering and what harmful effects it has on their child. Parents, if you have this problem, swallow your pride and fix it. Your children will be more successful if you do.